Welcome to today's lesson on helping verbs. We'll begin with a definition. What do helping verbs do? Right, we need to understand that. Helping verb is a verb that helps the main verb express an action or make a statement. Some examples of helping verbs include am, are, is, was. Well, I got the wrong word there. That should be my autocorrect. Change that. So, were, have, has, and had. There are 23 altogether, but these are probably the most common. Alright, let's take a look at how helping verbs look in a sentence, or how they're used in a sentence. So in this first sentence, he is practicing his shot. Our main verb is practicing. And that happens to be a physical action verb. Someone is physically doing something. But practicing is being helped by the helping verb is. In our second sentence, I am cheering for my favorite team. The main verb in this sentence is cheering. That's a main verb because it's what the subject I in the sentence is doing. And it also happens to be a physical action verb. And cheering is being helped by the helping verb am. So in this sentence, our verb phrase is am cheering. Am is the helping verb, cheering is the main verb. Let's take a look at one more. And in this sentence, they were memorizing their plays. Our main verb in this sentence is memorizing. And the helping verb that's helping memorizing is were. Were memorizing. So hopefully with these couple of examples, you can see how helping verbs help main verbs. And how they help the main verb is they help the main verb express an action or make a statement. Why don't we try a couple and you guys figure out what the helping verb is in the sentence. In this first sentence, Joe is paddling the canoe. What I want you to do first is identify the main verb in the sentence. Alright, good. If you identified paddling as the main verb, then you got this correct. What I'd like you to do now is identify what the helping verb is that's helping paddling. Good job. If you answered is, then you got this correct. Is the helping verb, paddling is our main verb. Let's try another one. Here's our next sentence. Both girls are playing soccer after school. Same as we did before, identify what the main verb in this sentence is. Alright, good. If you identified playing as the main verb, then you got this one right. Now see if you can find what the helping verb in this sentence is. Good. Our helping verb in this sentence is are. So our verb phrase here is are playing. Let's try another sentence. Sentence number 3. We are learning about helping verbs. See if you can find the main verb in this sentence. A little tricky. Alright, good. If you identified learning as the main verb in this sentence, then you are correct. Even though helping looks like it's a verb or an action verb, it's actually an adjective in this sentence, right? Because it's describing the type of verbs. So our main verb is learning. Next, see if you can figure out what the helping verb is. Good. If you identified are as the helping verb, then you got this one correct. We'll flip the page here. We'll try a few more. This time we're going to make them a little bit tougher. Alright, another sentence. Martin was skating as fast as the wind. Yeah, he actually is a pretty good skater, although I don't know if he can skate as fast as the wind. But for the purposes of our example sentence, we'll say that he was skating as fast as the wind. So see if you can figure out what the main verb in this sentence is. That's always a great place to start. Alright, good. Main verb in this sentence is skating. And the reason why that's the main verb is because Martin, which is our subject, that's what Martin's doing. Martin is skating. Now, see if you can figure out what the helping verb is in this sentence. Alright, good. The helping verb in this sentence was. Martin was skating. So even though we have as here and an as here, and as is one of our helping verbs that was on that list that we saw earlier in the lesson, it's not actually being used as a helping verb in this sentence. Alright, so the helping verb here is was because it helps the main verb of skating. Alright, hope you got that. Let's try another sentence. Alright, sentence number 2. Brendan has played hockey for 10 years. See if you can identify the main verb in this sentence. Alright, good. If you identified played as our main verb, then you're correct. Now see if you can figure out what the helping verb is. Good. Our helping verb is has, because it's helping the main verb of played. Alright? So if you've kind of noticed by now, oftentimes the helping verb will appear right in front of the main verb. So the only thing you got to kind of figure out in some of these sentences is what the main verb is. Once you have that, then the helping verb is usually a lot easier to find. Let's try 2 more. Alright, kind of a long sentence here. Don't let that intimidate you. We're going to do the same thing we've always been doing. Begin with the verb. If you can consistently and accurately identify the verb in a sentence, then identifying the other parts of speech, in this instance helping verbs, is a lot easier. So why don't you find the main verb in this sentence? Alright, good. If you identified reading as the main verb in this sentence, then you're correct. Now, see if you can figure out what the helping verb is in this sentence. Just a little clue. There may be more than one helping verb. Alright, good. Good place to start is that verb right in front of the main verb, been. But in this case, there's a second helping verb that comes in front of the other helping verb, been. So both has and been are helping verbs in this sentence. Katie has been reading her book for the past 2 years. So here we have 2 helping verbs. And you're going to see that from time to time. So make sure as you're reading these sentences that you take the time to read the sentence thoroughly and look for all the helping verbs that are used in the sentence. Don't forget any. Alright, we'll try one more sentence. Great job if you got both of those, by the way. Alright, last one. And if you can get this one, then I think you really have helping verbs nailed down. So our sentence reads, I am having fun at my grandpa's house. Pay attention to what the main verb is in the sentence. Is there a helping verb in the sentence? Try not to confuse adjectives or nouns with verbs. So good luck on this one. Find the main verb first. Alright, good. If you identified having as the main verb in the sentence, then you're correct. And if you have that, then let's see if we can figure out what the helping verb is. Alright, good. The helping verb in this sentence is am. Am having. Now, some of you may have thought fun was a main verb, but fun's not a verb in this sentence. Okay? The verb in this sentence is having. Sometimes verbs and nouns can look alike, and it's not easy to tell the difference apart. But the best way to do that is to always remember what the subject of the sentence is. In this case, it's I. What is I doing? I is not funning. I is having. And so that's why I is, or having is the main verb. And then, of course, we know that am is the helping verb here. So kind of a tough one there. But if you got that, then I really think you've got helping verbs figured out, and you'll do really well on any tests or quizzes that you have coming up on this. So hopefully this helped. Best of luck to you, and thanks for joining our lesson today.